Hey folks, this will be a quick one. I just wanted to show you another feature we added to the system. For those of you that sell maybe more stuff like items that are serialized for warranty purposes or creation, maybe you guys sell ATVs also or quads, things along those lines, and you want to create different subcategories, kind of like how bow and arrows are set up to where it attaches the spec sheet. You can do that now. So you go to your settings menu, you go down to subcategory maintenance, and then you can add a subcategory. So these are some examples of subcategories we've already set up in the training site. And when you add it, you create the name and then you decide whether or not it's serialized. So if you select it to serialize, what will happen is anytime you receive that product in a purchase order, it will ask you to enter the serial number. And then when you sell it, it will ask you to select the serial number you're selling. So when you go to sell it, you're only going to have those serial numbers that you received. So if you don't have the serial number in there that you're actually trying to sell, it's probably because you never received it in the system. So then you would just add the serial number in manually in order to sell it. To attach the subcategory, you would then go into your regular category maintenance and pick the category that you're attaching it to. Um, and then you would select which subcategory it goes under. So some of the default ones, bow and arrow are going to be a default, as well as exclude margin in all of the systems. Bow obviously just lets the system know this item is a bow. It needs the bow spec sheet for all the bow information. And then if you have serial number tracking turned on, then it will also require a serial number for every bow. If it's turned off, it will not require that. Arrow attaches the arrow spec sheet to it so that it knows, okay, this needs the arrow information. And then exclude margin is going to be for like those items like service items, labor items, classes, things where there really is no cost associated. It's just a price. So you exclude them from your margin report. And then if you have firearms, then you'll have firearm in there when we turn the firearm sight on there, and that will let the system know this is a firearm. It also gets a spec sheet that it incorporates, your barrel length, calibers, serial numbers, and it will also assign it your NICS number for tracking. And then you can add any other subcategory that you want as well. If you got any other questions on that, give us a shout. Have a good one.